Yeah, yeah. What's going on today, goddammit? Y'all pull up on me. Y'all know what time it is. Pull up on me right now. Say, share the video, let them know we live. Got niggas out at the stadium and shit for a Bryce party, whatever that is. Yeah, man. Whatever that is. Yeah, we here. Shout out everybody in the chat already. Step on the like button, share the video, let them know we live. Yeah. The Panthers, they picked Bryce. They picked it. We need to talk about it. It's something we need to talk about. Shout out to everybody pulling up in the backstage already. Y'all stay there. I got a little bit to talk about. A little bit to talk about. Shout out Glenn White, Hook House Beats, Law Dog. What's good? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Fucked up. I heard you drop that popcorn off. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get that. Shout out my nigga Lawson in the chat. Till, what's good? Till, we might have. Now, Till, I'm glad to see you today. We need to talk about Bryce Young and what he does and what he brings to the Panthers. I'm going to ask the same question I was asking when CJ Stroud was projected to be the first pick overall. Shout out Donna B. Shout out everybody in the chat. Ryan Patton, what's good? BB7601, say keep pounding. Yeah. You already know. Kendall Sherrill, yeah, we lost a little money last night. Aside. I ain't mad at it. Hell, I'll take that loss. It was a good fun bet. It's a fun bet. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody. Share the video. Let them know we live. Let them know where we at right now. Bo Carter, what's hood? Yeah, I'm gonna twist this. I'm gonna twist this green thing up. We gonna get into it. We definitely finna get into it. How we feel about Bryce Young? I already know where you Bryce, little bitty. Hey, look, shout out to nigga Big Cat channel earlier today. Say he ain't gonna let me get away with calling Bryce a little bitty bitch. Oh well. I say it for you again. That little bitty bitch. Shout out Eric Lane for that big super sticker. Lane, I see you, my G. Yeah, they won't take the Stroud love out of us for some reason. I don't get that. Yeah, man, motherfucker, you gonna let my Stroud love die when it dies. You ain't gonna take it from me. We finna get into it though. Yeah. Share the video, let them know we live. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. First off, it's green thing time. Corey David, you stay your ass right there. Chris Boyd, you stay right there. I'm gonna let y'all niggas in here in 1 second. 1 second. Shout out Omar Tillman. Say Bryce gotta win a Super Bowl for me to say it was a good pick. Now I ain't gonna say Super Bowl. I ain't gonna say Super Bowl. I ain't gonna put that on him because we ain't put the Super Bowl stigma on every other quarterback. If you can't say nah, I'm not gonna do that. Shout out Omar Tillman. I'm not gonna say Bryce got to win the Super Bowl for me to say it was a good pick. Nah, that's a little too far fetched. Now Bryce does have to do a few things in order for me to even be happy with the pick. Fuck saying it was a good pick. I mean, I gotta get comfortable with it first. Bitch, you gotta break the ice with me first. Shout out Immune to the BS. Say talk this shit up. Yeah, it's a lot of us still there. Look, motherfucker mad because a lot of Panther fans ain't quite, or don't quite agree with the goddamn Bryce Young pick. You know what I mean? And hey, if you don't agree, if you like me and don't agree with the Bryce Young pick, to those that say they don't like it, fuck them. You feel me? Because you gonna have to accept it either way. Either way, you're gonna have to accept it. Because matter of fact, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Yeah, man, y'all stay right there. We are definitely gonna get into it. Share the video, let them know we live. We really don't care who live right now. See niggas out at the stadium and shit. At least the sun or the weather broke a little bit. You know what I mean? At least you got a weather break. Yeah. Y'all give me a second. We twisting up. We about to get into this content. We about to get into the content. God damn it. You see the title. I got the thumbnail loaded up. I just ain't dropped it yet. You hear me? Had the thumbnail loaded. I just say drop it yet. Don't even worry about it. Thumbnail is the thumbnail. And see, and the thumbnail portrays what the fuck you Bryce Young fans are spewing out the mouths come this morning. And quite frankly, after the pick is over, now we a lot of y'all done had time to sleep on it and shit. You know what I mean? To really think about it. Yeah. Shout out Candy Girl. Say happy Friday, everybody. Jump in that goddamn cash app. I know y'all got it. All you Bryce Young niggas, you niggas shook my pockets. I know you got some money. Jump in the goddamn super chat. Copy a super sticker. You do know what time it is over here. Kevin Pender say, yeah. Yeah, we getting there. We getting there. Classic, I want your ass on this platform when I drop the link for y'all. You hear me? Don't make no damn sense. Niggas catfishing on thumbnail. Don't make no goddamn sense. Yeah, let's get into it though. I got a question for y'all, and we're gonna start this live off by simply asking: did the Panthers motherfucking miss with this first overall pick? That's what I come to ask today. You had time to sleep on this shit. You Bryce Young lovers, half you niggas with CJ Stroud all the way up to the name was called. And then y'all act like y'all was Bryce Young from the depth. So I say to y'all, did the Carolina Panthers hit or miss with this first overall pick? I need to know. In the chat, yeah, in the chat, let me know right goddamn now. MJ say no. Checkmate say hell no. Fade said big fucking miss. MJ say they hit. Kendall say I feel like we got finessed, dog. Show fuck did. We gonna get into why we was finessed too. Shout out Jalen. Say, you know where I stand on this topic. That's a fact, Jalen. I already know. I ain't gonna front like I don't. Shout out Bo Carter says a fucking air ball. Hard to say, real royalty say. Hard to say. Brandon Ward say we hit. Like Ryan Patton say giga miss or gaga, whatever that is. Dragon say we hit. Well, enough of the bullshit. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what we did with this pick. I'll tell you exactly. I think we missed. And I'm gonna say it straight out. Hell, I can stand on what I say. I don't give a fuck who come back and say, oh, talking shit. So I think we fucking missed. I don't think we hit. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. I'm gonna tell you why I think we missed on with this first overall pick. First off, the obvious. We didn't draft CJ Stroud. That's the first. Shout out Joseph for that cash app. What he said. What you say, Joe? Let me see. What you said. Joseph said, for I'm not set on him, but he one of us now, so I'm all in. Okay, then. That's fine. I can accept that. Yeah. A motherfucker saying I ain't want him, but he a Panther now, so we got to see what he gonna do. I mean, we all got to take that stance, regardless to how we feel about Bryce Young, CJ Stroud. We all got to just say, fuck it. He the quarterback now. You know what I mean? Y'all chill out in the backstage. I got y'all. I got to get this shit off though. I feel like we missed. You know what I mean? That's what I do. And I tell you why. Obviously, like I said, we didn't draft CJ. You know what I mean? And another, it's more reasons to it, and we getting ready to get into it. I say we missed, and shout out to the Bryce Young lovers. Omar Tillman with the super chat. What's up with you, Omar? I see you. He say Bucks and Saints picked up Dillerman to destroy Bryce. D lineman. My bad. Picked up a D lineman to destroy Bryce, what he said. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, Hook House say where my mods at? Where your mods at? Oh, they in there. Don't worry about it. I ain't worried about my mods. Somehow, you know, we got a select few. We don't have a heavy cast of mods over here, y'all. My moderator family's a tight knit family. We don't got 50 mods over here. No need for that shit. It's a tight knit family. Like I say, every mod I got paid for their rent. You know what I mean? So they come like that. Shout out Hook House. Let's get back to the content. Now, what I'm noticing now, and mind you, we ain't even 24 hours after the pick, but a lot of Bryce Young fans using the words like they hope he'll be able to do something, or he probably will be able, or what if. It's a lot of what ifs with this nigga Bryce Young already. We're coming out of the Bryce Young fan mouth. The what ifs. You hope he'll be successful. You hope he stay healthy. Shit like that. This is the terminology that's being spewed out of the mouths of the Bryce Young fan. Meanwhile, I asked y'all, did we hit or miss? I say we missed because we didn't draft Stroud. But meanwhile, the Stroud supporters using words like we know or definite. It's a definite. It's not no probably or hope or wait and see. No, the Stroud fans know. We know exactly what Stroud was gonna do. It wasn't no a question about his belief or what you believe he gonna be able to do, this, that, and the third. It's something that you already knew in CJ Stroud. That's me. That's why I say it was a miss. Two, I told y'all before, the approach to success would be different if you drafted CJ Stroud versus Bryce Young. And that's a motherfucking fact. It's a fact. The approach will change. Make no mistake about that. But that's just me. You got a lot of Bryce fans using the words like hope, they wish, they need to see. Meanwhile, the Stroud guys absolutely know exactly what was to come. We know exactly what was gonna happen. Shout out Trick Dawson, the OG sugar daddy. I know he say so much for we go allow for Stroud. We go allow for Stroud. No, yeah, oh well. But see, I'm trying to tell you, it was a real life CJ Stroud campaign, my friend. I mean, it ain't like that was something we was portraying to do. These are niggas that was truly and really wanting Stroud to be our quarterback over Bryce Young. I mean, those same niggas or the same folk that were hollering loud for Stroud, we the ones feeling like we was beat, like we missed with this pick. I mean, understand that type of resolve or reservation is still in the Panther Nation right now. And this is just waking up off of draft night. And see, my biggest doubts. Somebody asked me, what you worried about? What you don't like about Bryce? If I keep it a whole thing with y'all, I got doubts. I got doubts about Bryce. I got worries about Bryce. I mean, I can be honest. This is my goddamn platform. Nick can't tell me what to say. Ain't none of this shit scripted. Shout out to Bryce Young, media made. But I have doubts. I have worries. And one that's the most apparent is his ability to stay fucking healthy at the next level, at this level. They in the league. I worry about his ability to stay healthy. And mind you, I'm not even a Bryce Young advocate. The advocates of Bryce Young like to allude to his size and weight, his specs. I'm telling you now, one of my biggest fucking worries in the first overall pick that the Panthers are, chose to select. Shout out Big Fade for that cash app. Fade say, we could have done some shit like Houston. Yeah, that's a fact. We ain't gonna even get into what Houston did. Houston played us. Houston played us like a motherfucker. Yeah, bitch. Y'all gonna draft Bryce Young. Watch what we do. Houston played us. Quite frankly, Houston won the draft. They ain't had to move up or nothing. Really, yeah, not to get the first overall. CJ Stroud fell to him. And I think we all are under the belief, because over the past 3-4 months, we had the ability or the pleasure of watching and critiquing the CJ Stroud. We can believe that the Houston Texans has found they goddamn quarterback to say this, just, and I'm just saying the least there. Got that great day lit. Anyway, again, my biggest worries and doubts of Bryce Young is in fact the most apparent, and that's his ability to stay healthy. I mean, granted, at the in college he wasn't hurt. He was, but he was hit. The little bitty bitch was hit. Shout out Bryce. Make sure y'all hear me clearly, because I'm not gonna stop calling him a little bitty bitch. Stop playing with me. That's my tag. That's my tag for Bryce. That's my tag for him, like it or not. Shit, yeah. I mean, he may grow out of that. He may grow out of that phase. But yeah, the ability for him to stay healthy. Yeah, that's one. That's one. Also, his ability to stay healthy comes into question because it's simple. It's simple. The amount of sacks he took in college. I mean, shit, fuck what we talking about. I mean, y'all can say he progressed. He learned from his mistakes. Okay, then. But it's still a fact that the little bitty bitch took a lot of sacks at the collegiate level. And you can blame that on whatever you want to say. But I like to say, after watching and critiquing much film, spending a lot of time watching Bryce Young, looking at Bryce Young, critiquing him, I like to say Bryce Young, more times than not, would sacrifice a clean pocket. I'm sorry, that's me. I mean, you can go back and look at the film yourself and see what you see. But in my eyes, he sacrifices a clean pocket. More times than not, more times than he should. I'll say that. And at the NFL, that's like babies on Halloween. They trick-or-treating. Them defensive ends trick-or-treating at that time. You take your babies trick-or-treating, they pum. They house to house. Pum, pum, pum. That's how these defensive ends and D tackles gonna be. You sacrifice that clean pocket if you want to at the next level. It's trick-or-treating for them niggas, man. They bagging your ass, boy. They putting you in the goddamn in the jack-o'-lantern bag and running off with you, pum, to the next goddamn house. Shout out Stephen Lane for this super chat. Say, Mr. Unky Bunky. Yeah, I'm finna let y'all boys in. Just sit tight. Sit tight. I mean, because another thing that makes me say the Carolina Panthers missed with this first pick. And again, I told you, first off, they didn't draft CJ Stroud. Second off, I got worries and doubts about Bryce Young, and that's his ability to stay healthy due to the amount of sacks he has taken at the collegiate level and the amount he possibly can goddamn end up getting or totaling in the NFL. Another point is, at the next level, and this is just me, I'm not asking y'all to say the same shit. Y'all know where I'm at. I don't believe Bryce Young at the next level will be a true pocket passer. No, by no means. Because coming into the draft, too many of you motherfuckers already alluded to him as being an improviser. You know what I mean? Somebody that likes to ad lib and shit of that nature. We already agreed as a full fan base that CJ Stroud was the pure pocket passer out of the two. So with that being said, at the next level, and I've heard so much shit already about Bryce Young being a shotgun quarterback, so he can see. You know what I mean? This is the excuse. He a shotgun quarterback so he can see. Huh? What the fuck are we talking about? You move up the first number one overall to take a quarterback that needs the shotgun so he can see. So he can fucking see. Y'all talk about him finding throwing lanes. Okay, then. They're at the collegiate level. The throwing lanes ain't gonna be the same in the NFL, which means Bryce Young is gonna need time to adjust. And shout out to the motherfuckers last night. Talking about, this morning, I don't know who it was. Motherfucker talking about Bryce Young need to sit. Sitting. That's the best thing to do with Bryce Young, to sit in year one behind Andy. You know what? I started to go through the motherfucking phone because out of nowhere, see, this shit is unseen. This is some frivolous bullshit when these niggas get to talking about sitting Bryce Young for year one. When we all had the discussions, hell, we was even under the impression that if you was to draft Anthony fucking Richardson, you start that nigga week one. And then you tell me Bryce Young, who was revered to be the cream of the crop at quarterback by some of you niggas' account. Some of you niggas' accounts say Bryce Young was the top notch at quarterback. But you tell me he needs to sit year one? See, shout out Stephen Lane for that super chat. Say our Panthers are better than anybody in the NFC South. And that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm not gonna argue that. And that's just solely off of the acquisitions we made happen in the offseason. Step on that goddamn like button, man. Share the video. Let them know we live. If you're not subscribed over here, please do so. Shout out to all the new subscribers we picked up in the last week here. Y'all know I love y'all for that. Run me up, man. We try to do something over here. This is a monetized platform, by the way. Please step on that goddamn like button. Jump in the super chat. Cop you a super sticker. Make sure you cash out. You know what time it is. But back to the content. I don't believe he's a pure pocket passer. No, let me rephrase that. Not even pure. I'm going to say true or an elite pocket passer. Or, shit, elite's too much. He's a rookie. Shout out to everybody saying the little nigga gonna win a Super Bowl in 2 years, inside of 2 or 3. I mean, god damn. Took Cam Newton 5 years to even grace an NFC championship game. But you say Bryce gonna win a Super Bowl inside of 1 or 2 years? I mean, come on. Let the nigga win the division first. Let me see him handle this division first. Let me see him handle a couple of these NFL defensive coordinators. Let me see that when they already know. They already know about it. Let me see that. Shout out Jimmy Russo. We in here, Jimmy. We got to talk about it. You know what I mean? They still asking me, am I happy? And I'm still under the same trance. No, I'm not happy about the pick. Fuck no. Y'all know who I wanted. I'm not happy. No, sir. Even after I went to sleep, woke up, same shit. Got the same goddamn headache. You feel me? All right, then back to the content. Not a good pocket pass. Well, I ain't gonna say good because he is a good pocket passer. But so we gotta stay just there. A true pocket passer. I don't believe Bryce Young is. And at the next level, I think being or having the ability to maintain and stay in the pocket will become key. It's going to become key to Bryce Young's success. And if you ask me, that's something that he's going to have to work on to perfect at the next level, his pocket presence. We already came to an agreement that CJ Stroud pocket presence was significantly different. So Bryce Young pocket presence will have to improve at the next level in order for him to become more of a, let's say, solidified pocket passer, right? So, I mean, my doubts, I don't have many doubts. My doubts are simple. My doubts and my worries about Bryce Young are simple. My reserves are simple. I don't believe or I worry about his ability to stay healthy at the NFL level. And that's because of the amount of sacks that he took at the collegiate level, because of Bryce Young manipulating clean pockets, or how can I say that? Yeah. We just say not knowing how to manipulate a clean pocket. Shout out Stephen Lane again for that super chat. Say, when I saw our Panther colors on stage, I said, yeah, you know what time it is. And I said in my Unky Bunky voice, you goddamn right. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Shout out Jarvis Williams in the chat. He say NFC championship or bust. Only validation needed. And see, wait one. So yeah, that I mean, and that's about along the lines I am. You draft this nigga #1 overall. Now, mind you, it took Trevor Lawrence 2 seasons to get his goddamn feet wet, to get his legs truly going. So, but you know, they asked me if we had drafted CJ Stroud, do I give CJ Stroud more leeway? Of course. Because I had more trust in CJ Stroud to hit the ground running over a Bryce Young. That's just me. And I apologize. I apologize to those that don't agree. But that's just how it has to be. I mean, I'm not upset at all. Shout out Jimmy Russo for that super chat. Say, don't think they gave Frank a fair shot. It was take it or leave it. You know what, Jimmy? You know what, Jimmy? I think so too. I think so too, Jimmy. Because that's part of my criteria today. I actually got that in as a question I was going to ask the chat. But see, I tell you like this, and I'm finna we finna get to the bottom of it today. I got questions for the chat real quick. Was Bryce Young media made to be the first overall pick? I got to know how y'all feel about that. In the chat, yes or no. Do you believe Bryce Young, or do you believe the media helped accelerate Bryce Young to ultimately become the first overall pick? Diva say, of course. Brandon say 100%. Somebody, Mystic say, I saw Frank reaction on the phone call press conference. He didn't look happy at all. Fade say, yeah. Okay then. Shout out Stephen Lane, say he don't know. Bryce was 100% media made. So okay then. And see, I'm only asking the questions to get to the bottom of shit. So if shout out Tyler Duncan, say no doubt. Bo Carter say, yeah. All y'all feel like that. Everybody feel like that. I do too. Panther fans as well. And see, we speak for Panther Nation. I can say that. So if y'all feel like Bryce was media made to be the first overall pick, and I do as well, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how I know he was. Cause if y'all go back and watch the live yesterday we did, we all was watching the live at the same time. We was watching the draft at the same time. Now, but while the Panthers was on the clock, who fucking highlights were they showing? Exactly. Media fucking made. That was the last play by the media to push over the thought that Bryce Young is pick number 1 overall. They wouldn't show us CJ Stroud and Bryce Young highlights while the Panthers was on the clock. No, they were letting you niggas know off rip who they were finna call, get and deal with it. That's why I was telling niggas on my live yesterday. I said, yo, Bryce the pick, they showing this highlight. They showing this little bitty bitch sitting down in his pink suit. But hey, it ain't me. It ain't me. It ain't me. It's not me. It's those that said they pushed and wanted Bryce Young. So it's them that's truly have the doubts and worries. Because I've been listening to him since last night. They still alluding to his height, still alluding to him having to find passing lane. That's what they doing. My next question, because we getting somewhere. As Panther fans, can we truly accept the fact the Carolina Panthers drafted Bryce Young over CJ Stroud? I mean, knowing what we know about the two quarterbacks, do we accept it? Yes or no? I need to know if you can accept that. He say we have to accept it. That's a fact. That's a fact, Fade. That's a fucking fact. Jimmy say we got to. So y'all saying they forced us to submit to the pick, rather. We're forced to submit. That's what y'all saying. All right. So it's a fact. It's a fact then. It's a fact. It's a fact that we all believe Bryce Young was media made to be the first overall pick. And it's a fact that we all agree that we are forced to accept the fact that he was the first overall pick. Okay. Okay, then. We getting somewhere. Shout out Andrew. Where you been at, baby? He said we must accept, but we're sold a bill of goods by the press. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. We getting somewhere, Andrew. We getting somewhere. See, a lot of niggas think I be frivolously doing this shit like I'm playing with it. No, sir. We getting somewhere. Next question. Regardless to what the fucking media said about the Panthers ownership or management or just top of the organization agreeing on this pick across the board. Do you think, as Carolina Panther fans, and I'm gonna answer this as well, do we think or do you believe that they was all on the same page? And I'm talking about the coaching staff, general manager, and owners. Do you think they was all on the same page as far as Bryce Young? I need to know yes or no in the chat. Julia Preston say no. Jimmy Russo say no. Alex say no. Hey, Mystic say no. Frank said there was a consensus. Hell no. Stephen Lane say no. Okay, probably at the beginning they weren't. No. Tyler Duncan say yes. Matt Corral better not give up number 9. He say Tepper made them. Okay, so what I'm getting is What I'm getting is a lot of no. A lot of y'all believing that they wasn't on the same page. So let's recap. So one, we agreed that Bryce Young was indeed media made to be the first overall pick. Two, we all agree that we're forced to accept the fact that Bryce was drafted over CJ. Three, we all agree that there may have been a disagreement at the top regarding the first overall pick. So hey, stay with me. Watch where we go here. Watch where I take you, Nick. I need to know from y'all right now. Out of CJ Stroud being a Houston Texan, Bryce Young being a Carolina Panther now. The story has been set, the beginning has been written. Who do you think will have the better rookie season? CJ Stroud or Bryce Young? In the chat, I need to know right now. And I mean, give me an honest answer. Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, better rookie season? Frey, hey, Fake Green say Bryce, CJ, Bryce Young, CJ, LOL, CJ, Young, CJ. Shout out Philly. You say, I'm going to pick my Panthers. I see some Youngs. Bryce, CJ. It's up in the air for Jarvis Williams. Bryce, because he our player. Because Panthers are a better team. Young on a better team. C-Dog say CJ Stroud. Okay, then. Yeah, I like that. See, what I'm seeing is that there's still a disagreement between CJ Stroud and Bryce Young. And now I'm going to answer that question. Who do I believe will have the better season if we take it into account their quarterback stats? Honest answer, but keep it a whole thing. CJ Stroud in Houston. I think he'll throw for more yards. I think he'll throw for more touchdowns. I think it's completion percent. Now, we're going to revisit this because I asked y'all a question. Now, I asked y'all a series of questions. A series. Shout out C Primo for that cash app. What you said, C Primo? Let me see. C Primo said Young won't be under center much. How that gonna work? I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work. I really don't know. I told y'all it's gonna limit our running attack. Not unless they create a scheme of I don't know. Don't make me lie to you. But what I do know is I believe CJ Stroud will have the better season. Shout out Carl D for becoming a new member. Yes, sir. Hey, Carl, I see you, baby. Carl D say he membered up. I appreciate that. I appreciate the love, Carl D. You hear me? But like I say, I asked y'all a series of questions. And we'll recap. We agreed Bryce Young was media made to be first pick, hands down. We also agreed that they forced us to accept the fact that he was media made to be chosen over CJ Stroud. And we also agreed that there was a disagreement at the top on what they wanted to do with the first overall pick. We also and now asking the question, and it's a real live debate. Who's gonna have the better rookie season? Me, I think CJ Stroud. Y'all say Bryce Young. I mean, hey, we'll revisit this because I ain't gonna let this particular thing die. This is gonna live for a long time. Now, last question, and I need to know wholeheartedly. Keep it a whole thing with me in the chat. Are you ultimately happy with this pick? Not. I don't want to hear you got to accept it. I want to know if you're happy. Let me know if you're happy with Bryce Young as the pick. Shout out, hold up, where they go? Yeah, let me know if you happy with the pick. Yes or no. Shout out my guy for the super chat. Say, oh, how would you feel week one, Sunday night football to open the season in Charlotte, Bryce versus CJ? Let's not wait to find out. He say, or is it too early for them to get at it? Nah, I think that'll be a great time. Why wouldn't it be? Season opener. I think that'd be a great time. Get the shit out the way. Shout out my guy right there. What is that? Very what? We just gonna call him Very GD. I ain't never seen you over here. Shout out to that guy right there. Step on the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Turn your notification on so you don't miss shit I drop. Make sure you do that. Shout out Always Mosley. I see you. And then I'm going to drop the chat. I'm going to drop it. Everybody in this motherfucker, I see a bunch of no's. Somebody hook out say we going to be straight. Somebody, Bo Carter say I've accepted it but not happy. That means you ain't accepted yet. He say very good. Yes, sir. I see you, my G. I see you, my G. Tepper, he say, Joseph say Tepper fucked up. And nope, he ain't happy with the decision. So look, shout out to my nigga Big Cat. You know why? Shout out my nigga Big Cat. Because, and then I'm going to drop the link. Because Big Cat said on this show earlier, he said that CJ Stroud strikes him as the type to be a problem in the future when it's contract time. That's what he said out his mouth, word for word. I ain't gonna let niggas get off the hook for dumb shit, they say. But he said, again, he believes CJ Stroud will become a problem down the line when it comes contract time. Like he's gonna hold out or some shit. But I'm gonna tell you something before I drop the link, and this is Bryce Young. You bet your fucking sweet ass Bryce Young let's say delivers those type of season or that type of season or that type of strategic output rather that you niggas is saying he's gonna do. Bryce Young gonna want 300 fucking million. And if you don't give it to him, he's gonna hold out. You know why? Because Big Cat alluded to liking this nigga's father. I like his daddy. Yeah, nigga. Shout out Big Cat. He go sleep for the rest of the day. Bryce Young and his daddy would beat his back out all night. He go sleep for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? Because if you got Bryce Young sitting on interviews talking about the NIL money and how good and how set he is financially already, you bet your sweet ass he gonna hit the Panthers in their fucking face when it's time to goddamn talk contract money. So for a nigga to say and still try to throw CJ Stroud under the bus. Now, mind you, CJ Stroud, a Houston Texan now. Still painting bullshit narratives around the young. Saying that he gonna become a problem in the future when it comes contract time. Man, you just wait, nigga. You just wait. Shout out Big Cat. Link in the chat. Everybody in the backstage, I'm letting y'all in right goddamn now. I know a lot of you niggas ain't happy. You can act like you are, but I know you ain't. Shout out Chris Boy. What's up with you, my G?
What's good, huh?
Yeah. Shout out Eric Lane. What's hood?
What's up, sir?
Oh, yeah. Talk to me. Mile High.
Look,
What's up? Shout out Mile High for that super chat. He say, and it's sad because if Bryce have a bad season or he gets hurt, we don't have the number one. We don't have a number one next year. So they better hope he pans the fuck out. That's a fact.
I don't think it's media made, man, but if you caught the Panthers press conference right after the draft pick, they did mention that Frank Reich had got in a little late to the process, in February or whatnot, whenever it was. They had mentioned that when Frank came in, that Scott Fitter and the scouts were already feeling Bryce Young. And they basically told him, like, look, we like this guy, we like this about him, but we're gonna let you go over there and go do your own thing and then come back and tell us later. You know what I mean? So
Man,
it's almost like if you got the whole organization already feeling a motherfucker, how are you gonna you know what I mean? Go the opposite
man,
way.
it ain't
You know
even.
what I
It
mean?
ain't even. This is the only thing I gotta say. It ain't even the organization, homie. That same fucking press conference. You didn't see David Tepper? That motherfucker has so much to say. That nigga picked Bryce, man. That
Yeah, he did have a
motherfucker.
lot.
That motherfucker.
Yep.
He
Hey,
took
he
over the
Yep.
couldn't
interview.
stop talking
Yep.
about him.
He took it
Man, that
over. He took over the
motherfucker couldn't
interview.
stop talking.
pick.
Man,
Yeah,
that son of a bitch.
David
That nigga act like
Tepper.
a virgin, man. Sitting there
Shout
talking
out
about that boy.
Andrew. Andrew. First off, I missed you yesterday.
Yeah.
How you feel about this bullshit pick?
You know what, I
Man.
said from the very beginning, we got to get this pick right. Now, I'm going to support Bryce because he's our quarterback, but I think we dropped the ball on this one. I'm telling you, I think.
Well,
And we got it wrong. We got it fucking wrong.
Listen, if you go
Go ahead,
back
Andrew.
and think all the hype about Bryce Young, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the same hype we heard about Ryan Leaf, Matt
Oh
Leinart,
shit.
Tim Tebow, Cade
Shit.
McCown, Tim Couch, you can name them. The press beat this guy like he was the second coming, and he's gonna get up into the NFL and find out it's a whole different world.
Yeah, he is.
A whole different
man,
world. And
it ain't
Johnny
even that.
Manziel. It goes on and on.
Yeah, he's got great college skills, but I just named you 6 guys who had the same thing. Great college skills. You got it when you get it. Why? It's not a mistake that the most successful quarterbacks in the league are big, strong, tall guys. The coach knew it. That's why they drafted Anthony Richardson.
I would have been happy to get that motherfucker.
The way I look
Well,
at
I
it,
said,
there's 2 things we looked at. We said we didn't want Anthony Richardson because he was going to be a project, right? And what they say,
Well,
we're
we're going to find out if he's going to be a project.
Yeah. Well, what's the difference if you're going to take a project because he's not accurate, or you're going to take a project because you're going to have to beef him up and make him heavier? Either way,
It ain't even that. Bryce wasn't it, man. They knew what the fuck they did, man.
So I'm not.
They dropped the fucking ball.
Hell yeah. Frank Reich, that motherfucker, he looked like he happy. That motherfucker ain't happy, bro.
Frank
If I was
Reich,
that nigga,
It's a lot of people that ain't happy with this
guys
fucking
know.
pick, man.
if I was Frank Wright, I'd go ahead and walk out the fucking building just so the shit ain't gotta fall on my head, homie.
Yeah,
what do you
a
guys feel
lot
like?
of
Did we
people
get
not happy with this shit.
Frank,
Man, I get the fuck on.
Frank looked like somebody let his damn birthday balloon go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That was handed down to him.
Bro, for them motherfuckers to be, man.
Go with it.
Bro, Tepper picked that motherfucker, bro. And the thing, you know, I think if anything, the only thing the motherfuckers was debating about, like you say, putting them on a fucking diet plan. They was never looking at nobody else type shit.
well, that's what I'm saying. That's what Scott Fitter
They was
said.
trying to
Him and the
already
scouts.
get this motherfucker in the goddamn picture and figure out what to do. Man, but he ain't
Scott Fitter
a
said
better
him and the
passer
scouts
than
had already come to
CJ.
the conclusion in February,
He
man.
not a better passer than CJ, man.
When I met you at
At
the
all.
Super Bowl, I told you we was going to take a quarterback. Like, he done gave that shit away.
Yeah, that nigga spilled some beans, man. That motherfucker, hey, that's a, hey.
Well, Bob's the most we gave up DJ Moore.
Motherfucker better hope he never did nothing criminal. That motherfucker telling himself.
Fellas, well, let me tell
Man,
y'all
fuck
something.
Bryce
Let me
Young,
tell
dog.
y'all
We should have got CJ. We fucked
I
up.
wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
hey, listen, let me
fuck
say
him.
this.
You see how fast
Now,
West went on the clock? You see how fast they drafted?
Yeah.
It
They
took about
tricked him.
5 seconds, and they already made their pick. I'm telling
Houston
you.
knew it was
they got their guy, Andrew. They got their guy.
Yeah, they did. Did you see the energy when fucking CJ walked up on the fucking stage and shit? How much passion and fire that dude could bring to a team?
Right.
Look, don't rub it in my face, Jimmy.
So it ain't on us no more, man.
Don't rub it in my face, Jimmy. It hurts.
Yeah, we gotta roll with the shit, but man, that shit wasn't supposed to go down. Because if you really evaluate, and they said they did what they did.
Let me ask you this, man. Because you guys are acting like Bryce is gonna be a bust. I consider him the second best quarterback, man. But you guys are acting like he's gonna be a bust.
All right, well, who was the first? Who was the first then?
check this out.
CJ,
So,
in my mind,
All
CJ
right,
Stroud. I
then
would have drafted.
we didn't get the
You
number
know,
one, so we did all
you
that
know.
shit. Man, fuck all that.
obviously, you can tell that Carolina was having second thoughts by how long it took them to actually clock in.
They was
I
playing
They
ain't
the
even
they
game.
gonna say
almost
that.
they almost
Oh,
used.
jam. So what you
gotta look
saying?
at
There
it
was
this
a
way, you
debate
guys.
There's a fight
going on?
This
backstage.
way.
Yeah, somebody was back there debating
Heck,
because I'm telling you, it took so long for them. If they was convicted on Bryce, as soon as that clock turned, they should
Brother,
have already had their pick, like the Texans did.
there's no way they had the first overall pick this long and they sitting there arguing at 8 o'clock. It's
Bro,
just
That's
not
what I was
That
possible.
about
ain't
to
even
say.
possible.
okay,
That ain't even
Nah,
so
possible.
the NFL made it where you actually got to take some time. They got viewers and shit.
Yeah.
The
no,
suspense.
And they
Yeah, they
no.
got on the
called it. And
Lions'
they had the
ass for
call the
doing that
game,
shit,
bro.
making picks too fast. That's what that was. They knew who the fuck they was gonna get.
Yeah. There ain't no way they were at
Yeah,
8 o'clock
because they
still arguing.
showed while the Panthers was on the clock for 10 minutes, they showed 7 minutes of Bryce Young highlight.
See, but
Man,
I think that was because he was projected to go there. Everybody kept saying Bryce was going there.
nah,
Hell
bro.
no. That
Them
you know how
motherfuckers
they
knew.
go. They showing the
They knew,
highlights.
dog.
That's who they getting.
Well, they said that Bryce was paying for the dinners and shit for everybody when he was coming to Charlotte.
Well, that's because that I think that's protocol. I think all of them do that. So they because I heard something earlier saying that
Man,
they
nah,
try
homie.
to see if he's going to forget to pay or something like that. Like that's all in like some scheme test they got.
I forgot what media outlet it was, but they said the same damn thing. Like that when Bryce time to come to renew his contract, and if he succeeds, he gonna be getting what Patrick Mahomes has got. You
Yeah,
know,
and
some
Jimmy,
shit like
he gonna bust they fucking head. That's why I
yeah,
can't
They said
believe Big Cat and them said some dumb shit like that.
yeah,
they said half a
Man,
billion dollars.
$500
Half
million.
a beat.
Yep, you're right.
ah,
Half a beat.
shit.
Well, let's let him throw a
Nah.
touchdown before we talk about how much money we're gonna give him in his second
Yeah.
contract.
And throw that
Yeah.
bitch long, nigga. Don't be goddamn checking down all year. That's how I know we done
Unless
fucked up. If he
he
start
gets
doing
in
that
that weight
shit,
room, he ain't
hey,
gonna be throwing nothing over
Oh, you
45
can
yards.
cancel that. You
He's
can
gonna go
cancel
start
that.
that's
We
what I
did
was
throwing
not
saying.
draft C.J. Stroud. That deep ball accuracy shit, that
Well,
ball
Yeah,
placement shit
that's what
is
hey,
I'm
gone.
saying.
You
That
said
is not who we drafted, bro.
if we took
He just
Bryce, what are we gonna do the second round? We better draft another fucking O lineman.
I'm
no,
telling you,
no.
Jimmy.
I think most of it.
Jimmy.
I think what's projected is edge rushers, wide receivers, tight end, and something. But there was nothing about offensive line on what
You don't want a
Carolina's going
receiver,
to do.
man. Receivers, there's already been like a
Uh,
5-person run on
Jimmy,
receivers, man. We've been
But
we
bottom
got
of
to
the
get a
barrel.
running back. We got to get a running back who can catch the ball because we know that Bryce likes to throw the running backs. And we had 65 receptions last year by running backs, and 33 of them were by McCaffrey.
you know,
Well, if that was the case, then we
I
should
ain't
have.
gonna lie. I got faith in Sanders. I got faith in Sanders.
Yeah,
Hey, Andrew, I think we need more of a power back,
everything's
tell you the
yet to
truth.
be seen. Fuck.
Yeah,
But
we need more of a power back.
little bitty Bryce just touched down in at the Bank of America Stadium like 2 minutes
Yes,
ago.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Get y'all
shit.
nines ready, man. Get y'all nines ready.
He ain't
Oh
wearing
Lord,
number
have mercy.
9. I don't know why y'all keep saying that. Bryce Young is not wearing 9. As of what 2 days ago, Matt Corral still had number 9.
Hey, there's some Bryce people that think we need to sit him and
Man, you
start
don't
Andy
think he about
Dalton,
to
man.
sit
What
out
y'all
for them
think?
damn
And
Cowboys?
because
The
Bryce
coach even said
and,
that
and
in
because
that
Bryce is
interview.
a
He said
rookie,
he might
they're
not
gonna
start out
haze
of the
him to
gate.
where he can't get that number 9. He said he's either gonna have to really pay for that number 9 or go with another number. And I think as of yesterday when they had practice, or no, it's Friday.
Man, come
What's
on.
today? No, Thursday. Yeah, Wednesday. As of Wednesday, yeah. Corral still had 9 on.
Look, we bring this motherfucker
Fuck
in
what
and don't
number this
start him, man.
motherfucker
I'm
wear.
done, man.
He better do what the fuck they think he gonna do. I just don't see it.
Oh,
I
he
don't,
is, my brother. He is, man.
man.
Sit back and
Yeah,
watch,
Corey,
man.
But if
and you
he
one of
is
them
though, why the
niggas,
fuck Frank
you
Wright
one of them
even
niggas
talking about
saying,
sitting him?
yeah,
If he
Yeah.
ain't gonna
Did
start
Frank
out
White
the
did Frank
gate.
White say that?
Corey thinks
Hey, look.
that
Hey,
Corey,
Yeah,
look.
that
let
press
me hear
conference, he
from
said
you.
he might not start
Yes,
right out
sir.
of the
Yes,
gate.
sir.
That's
First
exactly
and
what he
foremost,
said.
what's up, my brother?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you know what? Let me hear from Corey.
What's up, bro?
Talk to me. How you feeling
I mean, I'll
waking
say
up
this.
after the
I wanna
pick?
I want to say this, man. I'm still lit from last night, but let me say this though, and I'm gonna shoot y'all some bell on this one. I think listen to David Tepper talk yesterday because he let a lot of shit out the bag that I don't think he was supposed to let out the bag
Exactly.
yesterday.
Yeah.
But listening to him talk, they was gonna move up to the number 2 pick. They was waiting on Houston to flip with Chicago, and then Chicago was gonna flip with us. You see what I'm saying? So we would have went from 9 to 2. So at that point, I do think them niggas was looking at, okay, if Bryce Young is gone, if Houston take Bryce Young number 1, we're gonna take CJ Stroud. But Houston came back and was stagnant on what they were supposed to do. So David Tepper was like, look, guys, let's go on up to number 1 because we don't want to sit back and let all the quarterbacks come off the board. You see what I'm saying?
So
So when
that
they
makes me
moved,
think: did that stuff really hurt CJ's draft stock?
yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes,
Shout
it
out
did.
Stephen Lane for that super chat. Say, Mr. Unky Bunky, I saw the rapper Memory Short grab the mic and make it real tight. Yeah. Funny shit. Shout out Stephen Lane for watching the shorts on the chat. You know what I mean?
Man, if I heard that press conference correctly, man, Frank Wright basically not Frank Wright, but Scott Fitter basically told him when Frank Wright came in, they were already leaning towards Bryce Young as it was.
Yeah.
So Frank
Yeah.
Wright's hands was already tied. You know what I mean? He's like,
That,
me and the scouts have already looked at him. We like him, but you know what? Go do your thing and come back and let us know later. It
yeah.
puts you in the corner. You like, well, damn, the whole organization already likes this
And
dude.
if I was Frank Wright, I'd be like, well, fuck it. That was y'all's pick, so the hell with it. It ain't going to fall on me.
Right. Job security. That's what that was. You don't
You
want to
know
come in
what?
and stir everything up so that you
At
get in
this
there.
point, at this point, I just hope and pray Bryce Young comes in and is like the best quarterback for Carolina's sake.
Hey, what's
Talk
up?
to me.
Yo, it feel like
Talk to me.
I got sold some fugazi motherfucking material right now. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I bought a fake Louis bag right now. You know, everybody, the best thing I think about Bryce is what y'all say is his preparation. I wouldn't even say his processing. I say his preparation. If they trying to act like he has this Mamba mentality and all he want to do is grind and win, which is a good aspect, I can bank on that. I'm trying to wrap my head around. That's the only thing I'm trying to wrap my head around is that he's going to give it his all, no matter what. That's all I can hope for. But as far as the quarterback, I would like a pocket passer, ball placement specialist.
Carolina's thing is they said the game is moving towards scrambling quarterbacks, so that's what they're wanting. They're wanting somebody that yes is a pocket passer, but can also scramble because they said the game is moving towards that way. So they don't want to be stuck in time having just a pocket quarterback because it does. I can say having a scramble quarterback does give an extra threat for the defenses. So, but the thing is, Bryce is too young to try to. I'm telling you, in this league, he's too little. He's too little to be trying to scramble and mess around and get his clock cleaned because nobody picked up his blind side.
That's a fact.
He gonna get his clock clean. He gonna get his clock clean.
So he gonna get it polished up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can bet your ass on that.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
But see, I don't expect Bryce Young to be hurt. I'm not saying he's getting injured. I'm not doing that. But it is one of my biggest doubts and one of my biggest worries. His ability to maintain health, nigga, to stay healthy throughout the course of an entire football season.
Now because
NFL season at that.
Because we all don't know about any of these quarterbacks, hell, Bryce could come in here and shock us all. Every last one of us. Just like it could turn around or I honestly think years down the road, Richardson's going to surpass all of them. That's just my honest thought.
Yeah, I can't agree with that. But either way, what I will say is this. Now, we keep saying what we don't know about Bryce. It's too late for this shit. He's our pick. He's our quarterback now. So we just gotta be logical about this shit. I expect
Yeah.
Bryce Young to do the same thing he did at the collegiate level.
Yep.
If he
He's the
comes
number one
in,
pick, Hunk. He's got to.
you see what I'm saying, Andrew? If he comes in and you can see an immediate digression in his play, immediate drop off. I'm talking about.
Then you know you fucked up.
Exactly, and it ain't gonna take long to find that out. It ain't gonna take long to see that.
You can't say, well, it took Trevor Lawrence 2 years. Trevor Lawrence is 6'6". He's built to be a quarterback. Okay, Bryce Young has got another mountain to climb. Okay, he's not. It's not the same. They're two different
And what's
people.
the name went to a bad situation too, Andrew.
What's
Trevor
that?
Lawrence went to a terrible
Yeah,
situation
he did.
too.
He did. And
It
I'm
ain't like, and that's
hoping the best. Listen, I hope the best for Bryce. I really want him to do well. My concern is not his ability to throw the ball, ability to scramble. It's always been taking the hits of an NFL season. As you know, with his physical stature, it's going to be very difficult for him to get up every time he gets hit and be the same player he was before he went down. It's just the laws of physics. Okay, he's just going to be hit by 330, 40-pound men coming, you know, and if he can take that, great. He'll be a good quarterback. My concern is his ability to do that on a regular basis. How many times have you seen Panthers quarterbacks sack 4 or 5 times a game? Happens, okay? No, I don't care how good your offensive line is.
Oh, hey, talk that shit, Andrew.
Yeah, and he's got to have the ability and the physical stature just to pop right back up and do it. And I'm telling you, these not only these men big now, they're fast. They're running 4.7s, you know, 4.6s in the 40.
Andrew.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that. But my rebuttal to you is this: at the same time, I don't see a menace. Like, name one menace in the league that is just terrorizing everybody. I'm talking about when the money on the line.
Miles Garrett.
There's several of them. You don't need when
Like,
you're 6 foot.
name me.
When you're
Like,
6 foot.
name me.
When you're 6'5", 330 pounds, you don't have to be a menace. It takes one
No, but
hit
what I'm saying, Andrew,
against a
Andrew,
man
but
who's
what I'm
5'10",
saying,
185.
what I'm saying is this though, Andrew. What I'm saying is this. Name me one guy that is studying, that is dedicated to this shit, like a Luke Kuechly or Ray Lewis, or you know what I'm saying, or I'm talking about a legend. I'm not talking about no, you know, good player. I'm talking about a great player. There is no real, to me, there's
Hey,
no real
how
great
can
defensive
you
player.
say that? Are you saying that based on his S2 score?
No, I'm saying no. I'm talking about defensive players. What I'm saying is name me somebody like a Ray
No, I'm
Lewis.
talking
Or,
about why you alluding to Bryce Young as being a straight up, a wonder kid as far as the NFL and the knowledge of the NFL. Why are
but
you alluding to him as being just a absolute brain?
because it's in the
That's what I'm
pudding. The
trying to
proof
figure
is in the
out.
pudding. The proof is in the pudding, though. I mean, if you
Shout out
if
Jimmy. Jimmy, pull back up when you can.
from
Jimmy jumped
everything we
out.
hear, though, from everything we hear, this guy is head. I mean, like his brain is on another frequency. It's Luke Kuechly on offense. From everything we
Okay,
hear.
okay. So you just basing off everything you hear. You basing that
Yeah.
on what you've heard.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
Okay,
mean, it's
so
not just
so
it's
okay,
not
so
just him.
so
It's
so
also
so okay, you basing that off what you heard. So bitch tell you fuck the shit out of her, you gonna believe that.
it's. Let me ask you this: if the seats is soaking and she laying there asleep, am I? I have no choice but to believe
Well,
that. You
now
get
hell,
what I'm
that could
saying?
just be your goddamn sweat, nigga, and she could have worked a 12-hour shift. You feel me?
Good rebuttal. Good rebuttal. Good rebuttal. Nah, but I honestly do believe that. I believe this guy, like on a brain, like on a thought process level. I think he's on another level. I think that's the
Leo,
shit he
Leo,
did.
Leo.
What's
Leo,
up?
where you
What's
been,
up,
bro?
brother?
What's happening,
What's going
Leo?
on?
Hey, good to hear from you, my G. Good to hear from you. Leo, how you
Yeah,
feel
I'm back
about
now.
this goddamn Leo dropped out that fast? Jimmy, yeah, Leo had to drop out. Well, we get back to Jim. We get back to Leo. But yeah, Corey, I don't understand. I don't understand how y'all put him on that particular wavelength when it comes to his his brain capacity. I mean, you talking about the college level, okay, then, but there's going to be some things he ain't seen at the NFL level. Make no
Oh, I'm
mistake
not
about
denying.
that shit.
I'm not denying that, but also I think that if with the coaching staff we have, because think about it, we got Jim Caldwell, who is a coach, like a super underrated coach. You know what I'm saying? Super underrated. You know what
How
I
is he
mean? Like that
underrated,
is a
Corey?
mastermind.
Carl D, what's up, baby?
Man, y'all
What's
What's
up?
up?
love adding this
What's up,
extra shit. The dude,
Get his ass,
if
Carl
he's
D.
small, he's small. Y'all, I mean, I like them. Yeah, y'all motherfuckers so disingenuous. Just say the motherfucker small and his mind might outweigh his physical limitations. But don't try to fucking cheapen our understanding of fucking life. The motherfucker small. Just say that. Don't say he's smart and all that bullshit. It ain't got shit to do with motherfucking life playing football. Kill me with that disingenuous shit. Somebody he's smart. Who the fuck, man, just because the motherfucker score high on the test, can his brain get a motherfucker off his dad 300 pounds? No.
Hey, look, Big Cat, hey, Leo, these niggas is reaching. They talk. I'm telling you, boy, they allude. I don't know. They all it's doing is showing me that even the Bryce Young supporters
They don't
ain't
believe it.
completely happy or convinced with this pick with him first overall. I'm
They're
starting to
not.
see that.
They not. Oh, let me tell you last night, Big Cat. I mean, hold on. Last night I called Big Cat. I asked a Bryce Young zealot. I said 4th and 1. Tell me how Bryce Young will get the first down. He pussy put it around it so bad. Oh, the motherfucker wound up saying, "Well, Bryce Young ain't gonna never be in 4th and 1." I hung the fucking phone up.
Look, his game ain't going to change. This is one thing we know. His game ain't going to change. We got
I
him
hung
there.
it up, man. I mean, what the fuck?
God damn.
Play me
We
to
going
the
to
left.
see it.
Leo, you should be disqualified because you're an AR-15 fan. You shouldn't even be
Man,
talking about this.
stick to the topic. I ain't say nothing about
Yeah,
you.
you're
Stick
an
to the
AR fan. You
topic.
shouldn't even
And
be
then
Stick
one
to the
time we
topic.
allowed
did
to
get
talk
him.
Stick
about
to the
it.
Hey,
topic.
Leo.
Stick
By
to the
the way,
topic.
I owe you a dub. I'm sending you a
Oh,
dub.
shit.
Leo Paul, the Cash App, right? I owe you a dub. Your boy actually did go top 5.
I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate it. Like I say, we gonna see, man, whether it be good or bad, it is what it is, but I appreciate you, brother.
Oh yeah, say no more. Hell, hey, we made a bet. I gotta pay it. You know me? The motherfucker went top 5. We had a bet on the first round, but hell, you still won. You know what I mean? I'm paying my loss now.
What's going on
Man,
with
I ain't no
y'all,
loss,
man,
brother.
bro?
It's a game for
Talk
the
to us.
Colts.
Talk to us. Shout out Dreamville.
Hey,
Man,
man,
how you feel
I'm
about the pick,
disappointed,
Dreamville? 'Cause
bro. I heard you. I wanted to get on last night, man, but Big Cat, he only wanted to hear the Bryce fans. I ain't want to hear all that. Boy, I'm upset, boy.
see
I'm
there?
upset, boy.
See, motherfucker think I be bullshitting when I say this motherfuckers out
But
here
are
that
you
ain't
going
happy with this goddamn pick, bro.
Like
I'm
this
one
shit,
of them.
that
Shit,
shit kind of hurt my
I
feelings,
stand on the
though.
goddamn lunch table and say this shit. I don't like it.
That shit
I
kind of
don't
hurt my
like the
feelings,
book.
to
I
be
don't
honest.
like
I
it,
ain't,
goddammit.
I hate it. The owner picked the motherfucker because the owner knew who he wanted. That's why motherfucking
That's a
Johnson ain't
lie.
come to the motherfucking
Come
Panthers.
on.
Because
Come
the
on, Leo.
motherfucking
Don't start that shit. That's
because the big
bullshit,
ass
Leo.
owner already knew who he wanted to fucking draft.
hey, word to,
Stop,
That's a
hey,
stop
fact,
it, Leo.
Leo.
Stop
Hey,
that,
I
Leo.
don't know if it's true, but I was
That's
looking
not
on
true.
Twitter and I ran across people talking about that the coach didn't even really want Bryce, but he wasn't against Bryce. He wanted
Shout
C
out Drew Mix and Sounds.
he wanted
Drew Mix relaxing sounds in the chat. Yeah, you called it, nigga. You called it. Yeah, you
Hey,
did.
Uncle, I'm
Shout
gonna
out
call
Drew
back. I
Mix.
gotta take this
I
phone
can't
call. I'm
even
gonna call
front.
back, brother.
Yeah, okay, Leo. Hey,
hey
whenever, hey, I'm on for a minute. I'm on.
can you
Shout out
answer
Drew
this
Mix.
question? Can you
Talk to
answer
me.
what happened? Okay, because first off, Bryce, he not gonna start the first game. I can tell you that. They gonna
That's a
let
lie. You want to put some
they
money
gonna
on
let
it?
man, they spent all that shit and
This,
got rid of DJ and everything. They gonna start that man, they not
no,
gonna
there.
do that.
Okay. All
They not
right.
gonna do that. I got I
I
got
guarantee
I
you he will start game
I
one.
got 100 on the
The
first
number
game
one
though.
pick. The number 1 pick is starting week 1, bro. There is no
Hey,
question about
I
that.
get what you're saying, but if shit don't look right in the preseason, they not gonna start that man.
Well,
I'm telling
okay,
you.
okay, 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 okay.
I'm
That's a good
telling
point.
you.
Good point. Good point.
Like
Good point. You
he
right.
better
You right.
have
You
he
know,
better
rookie
come with his
season.
shit. Okay. And let's just say we do got Bryce. We got our quarterback. But where the wide receivers at? Name one wide receiver we got.
Nah, don't talk that wide receiver shit
Yeah,
there,
Yeah, let's
Lonnie.
man.
not talk the
I mean,
wide
come on
receivers
Yeah.
now.
stuff.
You was good with the wide receivers that we acquired. Now, see, now that's one thing I ain't gonna do. I'm not finna sit here and say Bryce Young don't have weapons or
He
he
don't.
coming to a
Exactly.
team void of weapons. If you do that, you're a fucking fraud
Okay.
fan now. So
Name
There
I'm
you
not
one
go.
gonna
wide
I'm
say
with
that.
Kitty's
receiver
ass.
No,
that
I'm
you
with
know.
Kitty's
Bryce
ass.
Young got every goddamn thing he need to succeed in
The only
Charlotte.
thing he
So
got
if
is
he
a for
don't,
sure. He got a for sure running back. He ain't got no good wide receivers, man.
Come on,
stop that
man.
shit, Lonnie. Come
Yeah,
on
come
now.
on,
Why
bro.
Exactly.
would
Come
you do
on,
that?
bro.
Look, he got
I'm
the
saying
same look. He
name
got
one
the
wide.
same weapon
Name the top
C.J.
wide
Stroud would
receiver.
have had we drafted C.J. Stroud. So I'm not gonna
Exactly.
say Bryce Young
Exactly.
ain't got no fucking weapons.
Okay,
No
name our
sir.
number one receiver then.
It don't matter. It can be DJ. It's, right now on the list is DJ Chark. That's
Yeah.
the number 1. You got Terrence Marshall. He got motherfuckers that can run route and catch balls. Make no mistake about that.
Exactly.
Don't do that. And they
It ain't
still
right.
may draft one. We still got
So
3. We still got 2 4th-round picks.
But I'm trying to hear what y'all was saying last night. I just don't see the wide receivers we got with. Yeah, we got a good quarterback, but what man to make the Super Bowl? Y'all crazy. I
Well,
heard
look,
these niggas last
Cam
night.
Newton made the Super Bowl with
With
Ted
some
Ginn
bullshit.
I
Yeah,
heard
with some
Jericho
I
bullshit.
Killer,
heard y'all niggas last night screaming at Super
Come on,
Bowl.
Philly
man.
Brown. You know what I mean? Come on now. I
They
mean,
ain't talking Super
if
Bowl
these
right
Bryce
now. They
Young
just saying down the
enthusiasts
road,
believe that
dude.
he's that next level, then Bryce Young can do okay with mediocre or mid-pack wide receivers. Cam Newton did it. God damn it. And had we
But
drafted
Bryce is not
C.J.
a Cam
Stroud, these
Newton
wide
though.
receivers we got going to the Pro Bowl, son. See,
Bryce ain't as
C.J.
good as
Stroud would have
Cam
had
Newton
one of
was.
these or 2 of these motherfuckers in the Pro Bowl year
So you
1.
let me ask you
So
this then.
I really don't want to hear Bryce
down the
don't got
field.
weapons.
So you got us losing against the Texans? Is that what you're saying?
I ain't say that. You ain't hear me
Okay.
say that.
Now I'm asking. I'm asking.
Hell nah. We ain't losing to the Texans. Fuck
Hey,
that. I'm a
Corey.
Panther fan, nigga. That's an
Corey,
easy
Okay,
win.
you know
I'm
you
okay,
that
asking.
guy, right?
Shit, stop
okay.
playing with me, Corey.
I hear you,
Hey,
Aunt.
Corey,
I hear you.
I got a question
Hey,
for
he
you.
tried to get you,
All
Aunt.
right, what's
He
your
tried to
question,
get
bro?
you.
What's
Yeah,
your
he
Yeah, he
question,
tried.
bro?
did. He tried to
Corey,
get on.
Yeah, I got
Hey,
a.
just for
I
that,
hear you,
Corey,
bro.
jump in that goddamn cash app.
hey, Corey,
I got you. No, I'm just asking because if you, I'm the only reason why I ask is because your conviction for C.J. Stroud is so strong. You get what I'm saying? Like
You
you
goddamn
feel
right
like.
it
Let
is.
me ask you this. You feel like this? We missed out on a superstar quarterback. Am I correct in saying that?
I do. But I'm not saying Bryce Young's not a superstar quarterback.
I know.
Don't
I'm not.
misquote
I
me at
never
all.
questioned. No. I never questioned. I know that you saying Bryce Young is the number 2 quarterback, and we didn't get the number. I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
But what
1A,
I'm asking,
1B. That's where it's at.
yeah. But what I'm asking you is that so you think his talent is good enough to make the bullshit he got in Texas better? Is what
Oh
you're saying?
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey, did y'all see how the
hey,
Texans
Corey,
played us, yo?
They
The
didn't.
Texans wanted us to get that number one pick so they can go ahead and they just fucked us.
Oh, they
No,
went
they
stupid.
did
They
not.
went stupid. They went stupid.
They
forget.
went stupid,
And
bro.
then move back up to number 3 too. Oh my
And they
God.
moved back
It
up
was
But
to
they
number
but
already,
they
three.
but they picked the
but it
wrong
was
player
already
at
out
number.
there that they were gonna move to number 3. The
They've
media
been
just
doing that
wasn't
the whole
saying nothing.
time.
Well, I mean that's how you flex. That's
And
how an
then
organization
and
truly flex
and
on a
then they
motherfucker.
can't say that they don't got picks because they still got picks for they gave away first and second round picks, but they still got a first round pick from Cleveland.
Next
Well,
year.
I
Nah,
do
that's
know
it.
this.
That's it.
I
They
do
gave
know
nah.
we
That's all
live
they picked.
tonight. The second round, we pick early in the second round tonight. The second
Good,
round
good.
gonna get real interesting.
Anxious,
Yeah,
anxious to find out.
it's
Yeah,
still
you
some
got it.
good
Hey
players out
Jimmy,
there.
it's
We all
almost
what?
like this pick. It's
It's-
And I
almost
got
like the first pick. The 39th is real juicy tonight. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
Friday
it's
night,
here.
I'm going to drink a little bit. I'm going to eat
What
a
you
little
sipping,
bit.
Unc?
I'm going to
What you
enjoy this
sipping?
shit.
Hey,
What you
yo,
sipping on,
who do y'all want us to get in the second round, in the beginning of the second round?
I don't know. I'll take some bets. Who want to make a bet? Who want to bet we go offense over defense second round?
They got to get that offensive line right.
I don't care what position. I'm saying we
Hey,
go
They not
offense
doing
over
offensive
defense.
line.
Who
We
want
got
to
a
hey,
bet
good
some?
offensive line.
did old boy from Ole Miss get drafted, the wide receiver?
No,
He
sir.
that
You talking
he
about
nah, he's still he on the
Mingo?
clock.
Yeah.
He on the
Nah.
clock.
Look, there I can tell you the it's still good wide receiver talent there that
Exactly.
may slide
Hyatt,
to the four.
Only
Hyatt,
one wide receiver
Downs.
got taken,
Yeah,
and then
Hyatt gone.
I
No, it
think
was
he
a
came
run
from
on wide
Alabama.
Yeah,
receiver.
it was a run.
Yeah, but
four in a
Hyatt's
row.
still there.
Yeah,
Hyatt
there
is
were
still there.
there were
Downs
four
is
wide
still there.
receivers in a row that went.
Oh,
Yeah,
if
only
Hyatt is
one
Hyatt is
still
wide
there.
still
receiver
there,
went.
he ain't gonna
Downs is
make it
there.
to 39.
No, there's three or
What'd
four
you
of them
say,
all
Unc?
went in the
He
first
ain't
round.
making it,
Somebody
Unc.
got some
Yeah.
echoing.
It was a big run
Hey,
on him. It was a
hey,
big
Unc.
run on wide
It was
receiver.
three of
Unc.
them. Three
Hey,
was
Unc.
took in the first round.
Yeah. Talk to me.
Oh,
Right in a
excuse me,
row.
But you know
four.
they sacrificed their number one second round pick to move up to get that Will Anderson, the
And,
Texans. So they ain't getting that wide receiver they need to help CJ.
Yeah.
Jackson and Jigba
They'll
went.
get one. They'll get
Jake
one.
Flowers
Shout
went.
out
And
Panther
Alex
Nation for
Smith.
that
Hey,
super
yo,
And
stick.
Quentin
somebody
Johnson.
echoing,
Don't
yo.
forget Quentin
Somebody
Johnson,
echoing.
Andrew.
It's all right. Talk that shit. We in here.
I said
I see now.
Jackson Smith and Nick Jigba went. Zay Flowers went, and that receiver Quentin
Quentin
out of
Johnson.
TCU. Yeah,
Johnston.
so three of them went in the first round.
It was four, Andrew.
T3L.
Addison from USC.
Yeah, Addison, that's
He
the
wants
fourth one. Yeah.
Yeah. So
And he
Downs
good
and
too, though.
Hyatt are still here, are still there. And Mims.
Yeah,
LSU.
I like Marvin Mims. I like Jonathan Mingo.
Yeah, they
You know
still
what I
up
mean? I
there.
really do. I
I
still
think it'd
feel
have been
like
sweet. It'd have been sweet to get that old Gonzalez, that corner from Oregon. That would have been nice for us.
Hey, y'all see
Yeah,
what
he was gonna go
the
early too.
Saints did too, though, don't y'all? They got that running back from Alabama.
yeah, we ain't worried about what the
Well,
fucking
ain't
Saints
nobody
did.
worried
No, I
about
thought that was the Falcons.
Nah,
Falcons got him.
that's the
No, the
Saints.
Falcons got the Texas running back, right?
Yeah, I know the Saints. They doubled up.
Oh no, the
Yeah.
Saints didn't get him. That was the was that the
The
Saints?
Saints.
And the Saints was it?
Yeah, it's the Saints. I
Talk
watched it
to
this
me.
morning. I
No, that
watched
was
it this morning.
Detroit. That was Detroit who got the Alabama running back.
Did he?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
Detroit
because
who
they
got the
had
Alabama running back.
Oh,
Swift
yeah,
and
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Saints ain't do shit.
You right about that. My bad.
They ain't do
Saints got
nothing. I
Brian
mean,
Brinson from Clemson.
a lot of y'all feel like we got our quarterback, and I do. I think. Well, first off, let me ask y'all a question. Bryce Young, do y'all think any one of these guys will test them for their starting job? Matt
Of
Corral,
course.
Andy Dalton.
I
Yeah.
Do you
believe.
think? Do
No,
you
Hey,
think any one
no,
of those guys
I'm
can
gonna let
test them?
no.
y'all talk first. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna
Why
say
not?
no.
I mean, I need to know how y'all feel.
Matt
Well,
Corral gonna give him hell.
Matt
yeah,
Corral ain't gonna do
I'd like
shit.
to see that, but
Get
you're
the
not going
hell
to
out of
spend the
here with
number
Matt
one
Matt
Corral
Corral
gonna
gonna
overall
give
give
him
not
him
to
hell.
hell.
play him. You're not
Hey,
going to
but
spend the
look,
number one overall not to play him.
because they got similar play styles.
This dude said Matt Corral. Seriously?
You really don't think Matt Corral gonna get that boy a run for his money?
Matt
Man,
Corral
you
ain't gonna do.
crazy.
Matt Corral gonna do the same shit he did in college. Absolutely nothing.
Why we
He
get
played
Matt
in the
Corral?
SEC too, though.
You trying to
He didn't
say
do shit in the
I
SEC
can show
though.
you highlights
That's my
right
point.
now and turn the TV on Matt Corral out there throwing big bombs. Come
He
on
throwing
now, don't
into
sleep
who?
on Matt.
Air?
Hey,
Don't
y'all
sleep on
gotta
Anybody
Matt.
this good
understand
throwing the
that in
air?
training camp, last year, Matt Corral was wowing motherfuckers, man.
Until he got hurt.
Everybody look
Y'all
good
gotta
throwing to.
believe that shit. Y'all
If he
gotta
didn't get
understand the
hurt,
little nigga was doing some shit.
hey, if he didn't get hurt, Matt Corral would have had that starting job before
No,
Sam.
oh my God!
He
Seriously?
would have had the
Oh
job
my
before Sam,
God!
bro. Yeah, Sam would have probably played 2-3 games, but Matt would have ended that shit.
Shout out Panther Nation again for that super sticker. Shout out Merc
Okay,
for that super chat. Say what he said. What Merc say? clean slate, fellas. He said it's a clean slate now.
It
It
is.
is. Let's
Well-
just hope Andy Dalton can mentor his ass right.
Yeah, that's what he gonna have to do.
But they have two different similar styles of play because Andy
Yeah.
Dalton's a hell of a lot
Hold on,
bigger
hold
than
on, hold on,
fucking
hold on,
Bryce.
hold on, hold on. Shout out Big Drew Mix Relaxing Sounds for that big super chat. He
What up,
say
Drew?
everyone who ain't convinced, in the words of CJ Stroud, watch this. Come on, that's a low shot. See, that's some bullshit right there, Drew. That's a low shot. Shout out Drew Mix.
Oh,
Come on.
Drew, shout out. And that big
Let me-
undone.
What
Let me
up,
address
Drew?
that. Let me
Yeah,
address
see that. Hey, look, see now that makes me feel like we missed on that
Hey,
pick.
somebody got something
We
in the
did.
background.
Is that me?
Nah, whoever got a TV on, don't worry about it. Talk your shit.
Let me address that dude that like Matt Corral so much. If Matt Corral was all that, why the hell did we trade all the way to the number 1 pick to get a quarterback? If Matt was that guy.
I got
That's
you.
fact.
I got you. Hold on. I got you right here.
All
I
right.
don't think Matt Corral got a fair shot last year. And
Come
what I
on,
mean
Corey.
by that is this. Hold on. What I mean by that is this. Y'all know our offensive line, besides picking up Akeem Kwanu, you know what I'm saying? Our offensive line, if you playing behind 4th-string offensive line, you playing behind straight garbage. You see
Right?
what I'm saying? Like we
That-
never gave him a chance to go
But
out.
they also want to play that fucking his mental health bullshit too.
Yeah, true. That's true too.
So I don't think
Yeah.
Matt Corral got a fair
Shout
shot.
out Rockhead, Drew Mix. Yeah. Drew Mix, another one like that. I'll buy the Bryce Young jersey online tonight. You know what I mean?
I ain't getting
Yeah,
it.
another one like that, Drew. Because Drew Mix was a Bryce Young advocate from start. You know what I
Me
mean?
too, huh?
What? You
Me
gonna
too,
let
huh?
you buy a jersey?
That's big right there. Another one like that. I
mean,
go out and get
regardless,
this Bryce Young. I buy it online tonight.
Hey,
Holy
it's
crap.
not out yet.
I'll
Sure
buy
it
one,
is.
but it ain't gonna be
Nah, it
fucking
ain't out
Bryce
yet.
Sure
Young.
it is.
It ain't gonna be
What's
out until
gonna
Monday.
be, my bro?
Come on,
Sure it is.
Jimmy. You gonna sooner or later, Jimmy, you gonna have to get behind this quarterback, man.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
If
just
you're
saying
real,
you ain't gonna
real
be able to
Panther
get
fan,
no
sooner or
Bryce
later,
jersey
you're gonna have to
until
get behind
Monday,
this
Tuesday.
quarterback.
listen. If he starts the season and he wins 4 out of the first 6,
Oh, come on, Jimmy.
Yeah.
So he got to win. So he got to win 4 games before you get behind your own team
Hey.
See,
quarterback.
y'all did Sam Donald like that.
Hell
You got
yeah.
damn
they
right. He
did.
got to win
Hey.
at least 4 out of
Hey,
6.
hold
No.
on. Hey, hold
They
on, hold
actually
on.
were
Stop
behind
playing,
Sam
man.
Darnold.
Hey, hold
Off
on.
your shit,
Sam Donald go
Hold
4-0. You niggas still talk shit about Sam
Off
Donald.
your
Don't
shit,
do that.
and we should. Well, his asking price would have been way too fucking high
Y'all
coming
don't
in the
think he gotta
contract. But
prove himself?
I would have liked to kept fucking Sam, man. I think he's fucking.
hey.
He would have, man. The way he turned it on last year, man.
He'll good backup.
Because of the defense.
He'll
You mean
good.
the way he turned it on because
Sam a
of the
good
defense
backup now. He is
and the
good.
running game, Jimmy?
Hey,
The way
well, where'd he fucking? I think Seattle was fucking about a fucking playoff contender, and goddamn, he went and lit their ass up, didn't he?
Shout out Oasis. They say we always do that shit. Draft the wrong motherfucker. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, here we
We
go.
always do.
That's why I
Yep.
asked y'all, did the Carolina
How y'all
Panthers miss?
Here we go.
And
Yes,
it
we
sound like,
dropped the
told you
it
ball.
that.
sound like a lot of people think
Here
they
we go
did.
with this.
Hey man, you can yeah, you can
Hey,
pre-order
look,
it, but you
I
ain't
asked
gonna.
y'all, you see the title, goddammit.
Yeah, you can
Did
pre-order
the
it, but you
Carolina
ain't gonna get
Panthers miss? And quite frankly, it seems like a lot of people think they did.
Yep, I do.
It's all right,
Just
man.
let
It's
the
all-
damn thing play out first before we
Yeah,
get
it's
to
gonna play out.
complaining, man. Come on.
that too. No, am I fucking happy? No. Am I pissed? Yes, but at the end of the day, you're gonna
Right.
have to fucking buy in, just like fucking the coaching staff and all that. You're gonna have to buy in and see if this is the next second coming of who the fuck they comparing him to? Patrick Mahomes 2.0, what the fuck ever. I mean, but at his
I
size,
think that's a reach right there, but yeah.
We can all have
yeah,
an
exactly.
opinion.
But
We can all have
the
an
way they
opinion.
talking about the way he can
There's
release
nothing-
the
there's
ball at
nothing
certain
wrong with
angles
being
and all
wrong.
this shit, like he gonna have to show me something at the next level, though.
Hey, you want to know
Hey,
something
Andrew,
though?
what you say?
I said we can all have an opinion, and I would love to be proved wrong.
Well,
Believe
this is
me,
a fact
because
though,
I'm a Panther
Andrew.
fan.
Hold
I
on,
just don't.
Lonnie. Hold on, Lonnie. Go ahead, Andrew.
I think this is a miss, and that's okay. A lot of teams have missed before. We've missed before. We got to go with it. Okay, we
There you
want
go,
him to
Andrew.
do
Now, see,
well.
that's
There's no doubt
talking
about that. I just think that we gave up DJ Moore, two
Right.
number one picks for
We
Bryce Young.
didn't give
and I
up
think
two
that's
number
gonna be
ones,
way too
Andrew.
much.
It was a switch. That's what people get it wrong. They
Well,
keep saying two number
yeah,
ones, but it
okay,
wasn't. It was just a
you're
swap.
Well,
right. He gave
DJ
up
It's
Moore,
just one
he
pick.
DJ Moore
He
count as
gave
a
up
number
next
one.
year's number one.
Yeah.
Okay, but theoretically, we had two number one picks. Okay, so we gave away two, but net we only lost one. All right, that's a
Yeah.
fact. But the
All right.
cost was the same. Two number one picks. The cost was the
Okay,
same.
got you.
Okay,
Got
that's
you.
the point I'm making.
All right, got you.
And I hope I'm wrong, you guys, because I want to see the kid do well.
Andrew,
just
yeah, I mean, I hope they made the fucking right pick,
Well,
but
yo, I feel what he talking about when he say this.
Jimmy, Andrew, let me tell y'all something. And this is just me. I don't live my life along those lines of hoping they made the right pick. I'm more so in the back seat of I know they made the fucking wrong pick. You know what I mean? I've had the pleasure of evaluating Bryce Young and CJ Stroud for the last 6 fucking months. Put it like that.
Yeah.
That means I know them both intimately. CJ Stroud translates better. Had he been inserted in this organization
but
on
the
this offense,
question is, what did
I'm
Carolina see in CJ that turned them off so fucking bad?
I don't know. I don't know, Jimmy. I just know that Bryce Young was media
got
made to be the
intimidated
first
by all the
overall
press.
pick.
That's
They got
not
intimidated,
true.
Jimmy. They got
You-
intimidated
you
by
wanna
all the
know
press
what it
for
Tell
was?
me why.
CJ.
I can
Okay?
tell you.
They were
Tell
sold a
me
bill of goods,
why
man, and they
you
went
don't
for it.
believe Bryce
Hook,
Young
line,
was
and
media
sinker.
made.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unc knows what that means. Hook, line, and sinker, Unc. They went for it.
Yeah, Andrew, talk
got
this shit.
Yeah, they got intimidated by the press, and I've seen it before. That's why I keep bringing it up. It's not the first time.
And so, with that being said, that's going to set our fucking franchise back, what, 2-3 years?
At least 2, because we don't have a first round pick next year.
Yep.
I don't believe they was intimidated to take him because of the media. Our coaching staff is too fucking good, too fucking experienced.
I wish y'all quit saying how. Now, experience, I'll give you that, but don't say good because they have yet to coach a game together.
They too experienced, and a lot of them, I mean, have too good resumes.
Frank, let me ask you all something. You watched the draft. I watched the draft. Did Frank?
That's why the time ticked down so far, because Frank didn't want it.
Look like a happy camper yesterday.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Y'all keep saying that.
Owner, is he going to go against his owner as
a
coach? No, because as a coach, his job is to execute the tools that he's given. That's what his I'm sure he expressed an opinion, and when the opinion came from Fitterer or it came from Tepper, and he says, okay, fine, let's go execute the game plan. So there's a reason why you kept reading in the press about the conflict. They had different views on who should be the quarterback. Ultimately, the owner won, as it should be. He owns the fucking team.
But did him or Nikki make that pick?
Well,
he made that pick because he don't want CJ. Bryce looked like he would never talk to Michelle if they was by itself.
Yeah, hey, look,
CJ
I really don't know why they chose Bryce over CJ. I like Andrew say, I think they missed. I think they missed. I can't lie about it.
They didn't miss.
Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
If you look at the stacks, CJ came in first place in everything. Go back and look at the stacks.
I mean, I don't know. Evidently, it wasn't what we thought they wanted in Carolina. Evidently, it wasn't the prototypical size and strength in the quarterback. Evidently, it wasn't the precision passing and ball placement.
You know what it was, Bryce Young looked like, because you know when you the franchise player, you're gonna be close with the owner wife. Bryce look like he ain't gonna goddamn do nothing. CJ look like he gonna talk to that motherfucker. I'm telling
Well,
you.
Lonnie, come on, Lonnie.
I'm telling you, bro.
Now, Lonnie, you might have a point, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah, let's not get into that. Let's not bring the wife.
That's needless
well,
to say,
that's
nigga.
the main
we talking.
fact, though. That's the main fact. Bryce a good boy. CJ look like he gonna goddamn touch my wife. like for real.
CJ is a Christian, man. What the hell are you talking about?
Christian boys, fuck. I'm a Christian.
I am too.
Shit.
But come on now, you seen CJ.
Hey, when you being real, bro, that's what it boiled down to. You gotta think about money. These people, he's a billionaire. His franchise player is coming in. What do I want to be around my lifestyle? I want this to be around my lifestyle. I'm telling you, bro. It won't.
Big Al. What's up, Big Al?
Why? Because he's so smart and he's business savvy.
Think about it, bro. Because if it was about the ability to play football, they would have picked CJ.
Big Al, what's popping?
Hey man, I want to say something. The one guy beside me, he mentioned Frank didn't want him, and when I saw that conference after they draft Bryce, Frank was sitting beside Federer. He was sitting there real quiet, and he wasn't really happy or nothing. He was like, okay.
You ain't the first nigga to say that. A lot of people done said that already. And look,
right. And on top of that, let me say this. On top of that, when Federer said, when they decided to draft him, he said he went into the room and he said to Frank, "Consider this." Consider what? He basically said, "Consider, hey, if we pick him, this is what we gonna do." They went, like the guy said, they wouldn't let that clock go down so far because Frank did not want him.
And then Frank didn't even know how to answer. Well, what kind of offense you plan on running with him?
Right. He didn't know.
Okay,
When Frank got here, don't forget, when Frank got here, he said he wanted to run an RPO type quarterback. Now, does Bryce Young meet the criteria for an RPO quarterback?
Fuck no.
Maybe. Bryce run a lot of RPOs at Alabama.
I say maybe, Jimmy. Maybe, Andrew.
Then Bryce run a lot of RPOs at Alabama.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of RPOs.
So how he can't run an RPO, Jimmy?
The speed is
damn
faster.
Next level, how fast these D-line are going to be at the next level.
Andrew.
Yes,
talk to him.
It's another
if you're
story.
a Carolina fan, the last thing you want is Bryce Young out there in the open field running. Take my word for it.
And fellas, if he don't work out, that's like I think one of y'all said it's going to set us back 3 years.
And hopefully, if he's as smart as they say they is, that motherfucker going to know when to get down.
Hey, but I was watching.
Why you think he ain't get injured that much in college, man? He know.
He got injured, man.
Yeah.
What you talking about?
He got injured one time. And only missed.
He had a torn fucking ligament in his throwing arm, man.
One game. He missed one freaking game, and y'all talking about he got injured. Get out of here.
I was saying he got injured though.
One game, but he only missed one game.
Yeah, he didn't miss many games. I can tell you that.
One game in his whole career. Well, two in his whole career.
But do you think when them grown men coming at his little ass? Well, how Unc said,
just say it, Lonnie, that little bitty bitch. Because it seems like when I say that, it pisses a lot of people off.
I'm gonna have to get on you.
I'm gonna keep saying
it. I'm gonna have to get on you for your own words. You say you don't put his size into play, but you still call this motherfucker itty bitty.
Yeah.
Well, listen. That's just my handle for Bryce Young.
Oh, okay.
I don't expect y'all to call him.
I need to go ahead and stamp that little bitty bitch. Yeah, he need to stamp that.
Little bitty.
Yeah, go ahead and get your copyright.
Hey, look, now come week 4. And Bryce Young done got 2 or 3 strip sacks and 2 or 3 batted down balls. I don't want to hear nobody that's a Bryce Young advocate allude to him being
right about that.
You know what? I'll start calling. I'll give me a T-shirt.
Hey, what if we
give
go
me a
on a
T-shirt if you do that
4-game
shit.
losing streak? Who we turn to next? Matt
Yeah, a
Corral?
little bit. Oh, he gonna be a little bitty bitch. He gonna, hey, watch. Everybody and their mama gonna be calling him a little bitty bitch. I mean, you let him slide 4 games.
I'm telling you,
4
it
games.
can happen. It can
And
happen.
you know it rained like hell in the South. What his little ass hands gonna do with the NFL ball when
Come
it's
on,
wet?
Jimmy.
That
Joe
ball
Burrow
is
got
different,
little
bro.
hands too. So what's
That
the
ball
excuse?
different, bro. That
And they
ball.
gonna understand that.
The players are going to
Answer
have to
that, Jimmy. You
perform
talking about
because
Hey,
his
y'all
little
talking
hands?
real
Joe Burrow
it
got
was
scripted,
little
man.
hold
hands.
on. The players
Hey,
are going to
y'all
have to
talking that
perform
real.
because it was easy to blame Matt Rule for everything.
Nah.
Now we got a bona fide coaching staff. It's on the players now. The players have to perform.
Exactly, Andrew. It's on the players.
Yep.
Exactly.
No more.
Y'all,
Nut up or shut up, I guess.
y'all too
Damn
much.
right.
What are you gonna do with these little hands? Little
Hey,
ass
what
hands in
y'all
the
think
South?
our record gonna be at the end of the year, bro?
But Joe Burrow has little hands.
Yeah, he got little hands, but what you
I
think the
did.
Carolina Panthers?
So we can't talk shit about Bryce Young little hands when Joe Burrow got little hands and
I
he's
got
still
little
balling.
hands
He's
with a
Hey,
still
little
look.
ass
balling
body, a
like
little ass
hell.
frame.
No, I want to hear it. He's
Joe
still
Burrow
Yeah,
got
balling
yeah.
with
little
little
See,
hands,
hands.
the
though.
only way niggas gonna start talking about Bryce Young hand size is that the exact thing happened, the strip sacks
Yeah,
and
Yep.
the
Them
fumbles for
fumbles.
nothing. Then niggas gonna
that's true.
start saying this
True.
is fucking hands. He a little
Yeah, that's
bitty
true.
bitch.
Yeah, that's
What?
true.
Hey,
Yeah, that's true.
what you say? A little bitty what?
Little
Little
bitty
bitty
bitch.
bitch.
Little bitty bitch.
Now what
And
he look, and mind you, I started calling him that because he started ducking the scales and ducking the combine. It
Never weighed
ain't
in.
had nothing to do with his
LBB, little
yeah,
bitty
yeah. Hey, shout out
Y'all
Jimmy.
too much, man.
Yeah, it ain't
Y'all
got
too
nothing to
much.
do with his physical toughness now. I started calling him that because he started ducking the scales. That's it. And
Hey,
ducking the
yo.
combine.
Hey,
That's why I
you
said
think?
that little bitty bitch.
Hey, you think he can win us 8 games?
You want me to keep it a whole thing with you? With what Bryce Young was able to do at the collegiate level, I'm expecting Bryce Young to win 10, 11, 12 games.
12.
Y'all cutting them slack talking
I
8
said
games. Nah,
11.
nigga.
I said 11.
Wait the week 1. Wait the week 1 and you hear my fucking record prediction and it sound like it did last year and the year before and the year before that
Already.
when I put a 12 win number on this
Let's put
little
it this
bit
way,
ass.
Unc.
The
Let's
way
put
they
it this
putting
way,
that
Unc. We
God
won
title on,
They,
you better
seven
win.
hey,
games
see,
last.
Andrew, they gotta stop
Yeah.
playing with me
No,
like
yeah,
they don't
'cause
know
look
who
at
the
this way,
fuck I
Unc.
am.
We won 7 games last year. We got probably, arguably, the best coaching staff in the National Football League. We signed multiple great, or not great, but very reputable free agents, and we got the number 1 pick.
Veterans,
We better
leaders of
win
the
12
locker
fucking
room.
games.
We don't got no for
We
sure
better
shit,
win 12
though.
fucking games because this isn't a rebuild year. This
It
is the
sure
year
is.
that we
That's
went
a
out
good
and got
point.
the number
It's
1
not
draft
real,
pick.
yeah.
And we've got to perform, man. There
Right.
ain't
We
no,
got
well,
to.
hey, maybe next year will be better. It's now. We've
Shout
made all the
shout
right
out
moves.
Stephen Lade with
All
this
the
super
Hey,
pieces are
chat.
in place except
Stephen
for the
Lade
rookie
he
quarterback.
say the record gonna be 17-0, goddamn it. All
hey,
right,
this
that's
is,
Stephen
hey,
Lade.
hey,
Damn.
I can tell you this. We got one of the best backfields.
Yep.
We got one of the best. We got one of the best
Lonnie.
backfields.
But that's exactly why I say I ain't even looked at what's on paper. That's gonna happen week 1. But come week 1, you bet your sweet ass, Lonnie. My record prediction gonna be something like 12-5, 13-4. So I'm gonna have a high bar set for Bryce Young anyway. Ain't no slack being cut for that little bitty bitch over here.
So I had a question.
Look, had we drafted CJ Stroud, I would have said the same thing. 12 wins, 13,
Yep.
4.
There you
Don't
go.
play with
There
me,
you
man.
go. We're winning this fucking division.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
we
see,
winning this damn division.
we know we
I
like to
think
run.
y'all pre-ejaculating when it comes to talking record right now. I'm gonna wait till I see what the preseason and week 1 gonna look like. But y'all already know where I stand when it comes to this team. We gonna beat everybody they put in front of. That's how I
Already.
He's
feel.
gone.
Already.
And that's how
And
we
the way
supposed
the
to
way the
So
be.
media
let Bryce Young go 1-6. Watch how the fuck I talk about.
it's gonna be hell on his face. It's gonna be hell on
And
his
that
head.
and you won't be
Hey,
wrong.
if
And
he
you
go
won't be
1 and
wrong
6,
if it happens like
oh
that.
God, I'm gonna turn the TV off.
The way the
Man,
media
it's
and the
gonna be so
Bryson
much
Cooties
bust
and
talk.
boasted this man up.
Whoa, watch
It
the
better be
damn
the second
prize
coming.
picks.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
Exactly.
Hey,
When they boosted
bust
him up,
talk
man, he
every
better really
goddamn well.
good.
He the
Bryce the bus,
smartest
bust
man
the
on the
Bryce.
planet. He's so quick and elusive. He better be
Goddamn
the
Bryce
second
All,
coming.
all I
Bryce
can say
Spice
is
is what he is.
all I can say is he's our quarterback now, whether you like it or don't like it.
Who
Let's
the fuck
support
Who
this
is
are
that?
man. Let's
who
support
is
this
Who is
it?
that?
team. And let's win this damn
That's
division.
D.
Who saying that? Oh, Big Al.
That's called D.
No, that ain't me.
No,
That ain't
that's
me.
called D.
Oh,
Yeah.
that Carl D talking that shit. What Carl D?
Yeah, let's support
Hey,
this
D.
man. Let's go win this damn
Yeah.
division.
Well, I'm not
I
gonna
mean, we
not
got to.
support
No,
him.
not you,
I'm just
Unc.
saying
No,
I
not you,
got.
Unc. I ain't addressing you, Unc. I'm talking to everybody else who complaining.
Well, look, man. See, shout out Carl D. You gotta understand. A lot of us wanted CJ Stroud.
I
We feel
understand.
like
I
somebody. We
understand
feel
that.
like
The
we got
vast
robbed.
majority
Goddamn
of
it!
us, correct.
You gonna have to give us some time.
Yep.
Right.
Hell yeah,
But I'm just
y'all.
saying,
Hey,
some acting like they don't
motherfuckers
want
want us to
time.
start supporting Bryce from day one. You
Hell
crazy
no.
as hell.
He got to
Hey,
win at
Unc.
least 5 games for me.
So what week
Hey,
do
At
Unc.
y'all
least
think
5.
is plenty of time to get used to?
Shit, fuck
I
that.
mean,
We'll
look,
see.
Bryce Young
Week
can come
4.
out week 1 and go
Week
for
4.
354 touchdowns. Then I say, okay, then.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
It can be as
Yeah.
early as week 1.
Okay.
He's gonna go week to week with that motherfucker.
No. Yeah.
I
It
wonder
could,
though.
Yeah,
I wonder
I
if
mean, I have expectations, high expectations for Bryce.
Got
He
to.
was drafted first overall. You bet your
Okay.
sweet ass.
Got to.
If listen, a lot of y'all already saying he gonna bring a Super Bowl to Charlotte.
Oh,
that's
If,
what
if
they
we
saying.
talking
Yup.
expectations,
Big cat and
bars
them.
being set, that's the highest.
And
I'ma
That's the
call it
highest
out.
you can go.
Big
they were
cat
talking
and
about
them.
Super Bowls plural.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Big
you
Cat
feel
them
what I'm
said that
saying,
shit
Jimmy?
last
I
night.
mean, the
Damn.
nigga
I ain't
ain't
gonna
won
say
a
Russell
division
Wilson.
title yet.
Yeah.
He ain't
calling
even put the
talk to the
fucking Carolina
best.
Panther pads on yet.
Yes.
Hey,
Steve
bro.
Young.
All I
Everything.
know is that
Hey.
nigga
I
goddamn said
mean,
they
and
going to the
look,
Super Bowl.
Jimmy, and just to keep it a whole thing with y'all, had the Panthers called CJ Stroud last night,
Oh, they would have went
there's
stupid.
no way in hell I'm coming on this bitch saying that little nigga gonna win a Super Bowl
Hell
in 1 or
no.
2 years.
No.
Nope.
Hell
I'm
no.
guaranteeing you a division though.
Facts.
Yep.
Facts.
or competitive.
Shit, when he get in the
We'll be
playoffs,
competitive.
anything fucking goes. Same thing go for Bryce Young. Bryce Young take this team to the playoffs. Anything can happen for Bryce in the playoffs. Period.
What
Anything.
y'all think about? What y'all think about the media? The media just dumped on Stroud too much for me, though, man.
Yeah, the
Absolutely.
media made Bryce Young to be the first
baby.
overall
Made
pick.
him
Make no
marketable
mistake
as
about it.
hell. Sure did.
That crap pissed me off,
They
and that's
propped
what
that
really
man
made
up.
me hate on Bryce. I mean, I don't
Yup.
hate on Bryce because it's not. Well, I do hate on that, but I hated on the media and when they just. Oh my God, it was unreal.
They
It was
bought
unreal,
that
man.
man.
And why would they be playing CJ Stroud shit on the stadium and shit? Like,
Yup.
Yeah,
just,
that was a
just to
setup.
throw motherfuckers
That was
off.
a fucking setup.
Last night.
Yeah, just to throw
I saw
fuckers
it
off.
last night.
Well, Jimmy,
Yeah, I
they
saw it last
played.
night.
They
I saw
if
all
you
the
look at
highlights.
it, if you look at the chain of events,
Okay, yeah.
all of
Well,
that shit happened prior to the
go to
fucking
voicemail.
S2 test
He
news,
doesn't
Yup.
answer.
prior
Yep.
to the Peyton
If
Manning's
he doesn't
camp
answer the phone,
news.
it will go to
Yup.
voicemail.
Saying he
So
was uncoachable.
yeah, all of that
So
shit
he answered
happened
the
before
phone.
that. Yeah, all of that shit happened in a quick span of time, and I ain't like it because
I
it
know,
was
Lord.
apparent.
I know.
It was
Yup.
apparent what was being
Well,
done. You feel what I'm saying?
Yup.
yeah,
I mean,
that's what she said.
That-
And he still went
That's a fact. That's a fact,
and
Andrew.
he still went fucking number 2 overall.
Number
Exactly.
two.
Hey, Jimmy,
All
and
right,
not just going number 2 overall. He went quick. He went
He
quick.
went quick. He sure
They didn't
did.
even wait to submit the
Well,
card.
that was
Hell yeah, it wouldn't.
that
It
because
didn't
the
even come
Texans
out of
played the
commercial
media.
break good.
Yeah, they didn't
Texans
even
played
reset
the
the
hell
clock,
out of the
did
They
they?
media.
didn't even
They
set
didn't
the
even
card
reset the
down.
clock.
No.
It's like they said they picked Bryce Young. Oh, put it in there.
Get CJ.
And then they
Oh, we
got
on the
Will
clock. Hang the
Anderson.
phone up. Ain't no
And
need
then
to
they
talk.
got Will Anderson.
It's over.
Hey, them motherfuckers text CJ. They text CJ Stroud, and they ain't even
Sure
called the
did.
motherfucker. They sent the text to him. That's how quick it came down.
Go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
Go get him. What in the world?
Shit,
Hey,
man.
yo,
Hey, we
that
gotta
shit gonna be
text
stupid.
him because we gotta make a move for the next spot. We moving up to 3 again.
Sure did.
The Texans gonna be stupid.
Shout out Alonzo for that cash app. He say for if you look forward to Baker giving Bryce a shot. Oh, okay. That's a fact. I didn't. Well, you got to give Bryce a shot. God damn it. We in the bed now. Once Bryce
we
signed
got
that
to.
rookie deal, hell, that's
got
a
no
4-year lock.
Ain't got no.
Fuck y'all talking about? Give Bryce a
Hey.
shot. Soon as he signed that 4-year deal, it's a lock.
He at the bank right now. We got to.
Shit, it's not about giving him a shot. Oh, hey, look, they say give Bryce a shot. Oh, he got a shot. It ain't about giving him shit. It's his shot to shoot now. You feel me?
Exactly.
Yep. Tepper's plane landed 13 minutes ago.
Oh man.
Tepper's plane landed 13 minutes ago with him on it.
Exactly. They already had the welcome party and everything at the bank. I saw it.
Well, that's for any number one pick, though. But
yeah, but just happened to be Charlotte this time.
Yeah,
and I'm glad I ain't there. Look,
Go out there.
If it's CJ Stroud, my
Go out
energy
there
is
and smell the new
totally
field
different.
we got out there. Smell that new field we put out there.
Oh, did he already do the field?
I hope we got grass.
He there.
No, I'm talking about did he already do the field? Did he change the field already?
No,
he done picked a piece of grass and tasted it.
Nah, Tepper
I'm talking about
he ain't did shit to that playing surface.
He needs to go ahead and do that.
Matter of fact, he just let everybody stand out there on the carpet the other day. He ain't changed that shit.
Just last night, the draft party was still turf.
That's what made the bank beautiful was that natural grass, not that fake shit.
Yeah, that natural shit.
Yeah, didn't they say something about the field feel like cement or something like that?
Yeah.
Shout out Kid Sullivan. Say Tepper fleeced himself. Goddammit. Yeah, I think that was a tax write-off.
Yeah,
that what Tepper did.
Hey, and Tepper wanted that spotlight last night.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a fact. It's a fact. A lot of us still feel like we missed. I still feel like we missed, fella.
Bro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. Let me put him up.
It's funny because the Texans did it so fast. It was like they said, they fell for that shit.
No. It wasn't that. The Texans had always had Bryce and CJ as their two top quarterbacks. The media didn't know that. Media was trying to get CJ to fall out of the damn top 5, but the Texans fooled their ass.
I ain't got that one trained yet.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm still gonna be following CJ with the Texans.
Yeah, me too.
I know a lot of fans hate that, but I'm still gonna be following.
No.
You ain't gonna. You know why? Because you ain't gonna have a choice. That little nigga gonna be putting highlights up every Sunday. Every fucking Sunday. Shout out John for that cash app. Say what John say. John said, why you not excited when you got Baker? You was happy. Well, the reason I was happy about Baker because Baker was another level at quarterback, so I thought. Now, Bryce Young is better than Baker by college stats. If I'm guessing, this is hypothetically saying to me, Bryce Young should be better than Baker Mayfield. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not about me not being fucking excited. No. I just feel like we missed at the first pick. See, niggas, see, they get me fucked up, Jimmy. They get me fucked up. I'm not. I just feel like
Carolina got us all fucked up.
Yeah, a lot of us, Jimmy, feel like, okay, then. Well, you know, we're a little fucked up, just to say that, Jimmy. Yeah, I'm just be real. We fucked up over here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we'll watch the rest of the draft, see how it pans out. Maybe this might soften the blow a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, Jimmy. And with that being said, we live tonight, baby. Round 2 of the
Yes,
draft. You know what I
sir.
mean? Shout out everybody that pulled up.
Okay.
I
Yes,
appreciate the
sir.
love in the
All
super
right.
chat. I
What time
appreciate
you
the
gonna
sir.
go?
cash app.
What time you starting tonight?
Yeah, draft
Shit,
starts at 7.
right at draft time. I think it started
All right.
7 tonight, so we live round
Yeah.
6:30 tonight. I'll see
Yes,
y'all
sir.
All right.
there.
Oh,
We
okay.
see what the
Yes,
fuck
Sound
we
like
sir.
a
do at
winner.
39.
Hey,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
out,
Hey.
man. I
All
appreciate
right,
you letting me
fellas.
up, man.
All right, folks.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. One love, fellas. Shout out all my new
Love.
members that joined today. I appreciate the love. Shout out the new subscribers we picked up in the last week. You know I love you for that. Everybody in the chat, I see y'all in a little while. Shout out the super chats again. I appreciate the support, man. And with
One
that
love,
being
huh?
said, we gone.